Hello everyone, JRDeal96 here with a brand new reaction. As you can tell by the title, it's another Ethan Nestor video, and it's another video on his secondary channel, Nestor, and that's a video teaching his dad some Gen Z slang terms. I've seen what his dad looks like ever since he was in Ethan's tour documentary, and I could not believe how almost similar they look to each other. Like, his dad looks like an older version of Ethan. If Ethan aged about 30 years, actually had a full gray beard and gray hair. That's exactly what his dad looks like. I could not believe it. I'm like, wow, he looks exactly like his dad. But anyways, let's just get right into this and see what, if he knows any Gen Z slang or whatnot. So let's find out. So without with a duh, let's react to this video, shall we?
To the channel and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to my father.
Hey,
look how almost identical they look.
Mark, though, maybe
I know it's his dad.
That would be weird. Mark is my father's name.
Yeah.
A lot of people think because of this guy that my middle name is Mark because of this guy. That's
Or Markiplier.
It's because his name is Mark. Everyone's.
People thought it was because of Markiplier, but that's a load of shit.
I'm getting older. He's getting older. We're all getting older. We're all going to
Tired
die at some point.
and working with fucking
That's
children.
the only thing you can't control in your life. Everything else you kind of have control over. But you won't be able to control that. Let that settle in a little bit. You're going to die and there's nothing you can do about it.
That's a morbid
You don't know what
turd.
happens after. You don't have to pay taxes again.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Very morbid turd. You're going to die one day.
Don't do that.
You know.
It's like that video with the bunny. You're going to die.
Back and forth with different slang terms. We're going to see who's smarter or something.
So you have slang terms from
Gen
millennials
Z and millennials.
Okay.
Gen
'Cause
Z
you're like a
millennials.
husky baby.
I am kind of
I'm
considered.
the last year of millennial.
No.
I'm
And
considered
you,
a millennial.
aren't you
That's a
also
lot of.
husky?
That's
A lot of people keep saying, oh, the millennial ends in 95, 96,
No.
97, or Gen Z starts and vice versa.
You know what's so crazy is like every day I go out there, put myself on the internet. I go through things. I didn't fight in a war or anything.
Yeah, you really haven't done much, have you?
You didn't either.
I haven't fought in a war. Although I was close to being in a draft for the first Gulf War.
Oh, wow.
I didn't know it was going to take 10 minutes,
Damn.
but it did.
And then Tiger Woods came in in the Gulf War.
Tiger
He
Woods!
did it.
He really took care of business. Yeah. So you have stuff from your
Yes.
thing, and
Tiger.
I'm still on the intro. There's slang terms from each generation. Who can guess the best? Does he have boomers too? Or
No.
you didn't give him boomer?
Yeah. Well, my generation's the best generation anyway, so
Boomers?
we know that going in.
We should start this. This
Alright.
is much
Is
too
he a
long.
boomer
Okay, you go first.
Well,
or...
so here's the thing, though.
Generation
in
X.
my generation,
Well, it depends on
have a lot of
which year he was
things
born in,
that
because baby
didn't
boomers was
make
after World
sense.
War
Like, I think a
II.
lot of our terms are pretty
To like
obvious, and a lot of our terms
the
are
at least
still
early
used
60s.
because they were so good.
Mm.
They're still being used. So I was supposed to tell you that the word.
They keep changing it
Okay,
every
so
time,
gnarly.
almost like every week they keep
If
changing it.
something's gnarly,
Yeah.
it's like awesome. It's like
Yeah.
rad.
Yeah.
Rad.
But it can
That's
also
rad.
be
That sounds like something a Gen Z guy
a
would say.
term that's like it was hard or challenging in a good way because you
Baby
typically
boomers was
were
46
sitting
to
on the other side of
64.
that. But yeah, dude, that was
Generation X. D-Generation X. 65 to 1980.
Yeah.
And then
Alright.
millennials was 81 to
It's gonna be a
96.
short video.
Alright,
This is
guys.
gonna be a new thing you call Ethan Shorts. It's gonna be 2 minutes long.
It's just YouTube shorts. Just
YouTube, TikTok,
It's just
Vine.
anything nowadays,
That's just
because we
Vines.
don't
Yeah,
have
Vines.
any attention span at all. Any attention span. Justin, throughout this whole thing, put Subway Surfers down.
Oh, good
Or
God.
Family Guy clips. Thank you.
GTA 5.
FFR.
Ooh, I can guess the
BFFR?
I thought this was the stupid like
Be
best
fucking
friends
for
forever
real?
thing, but then I don't know what the R is.
B for fucking real.
I have no idea what B for is. If it has nothing to do with best friends forever.
This is an abbreviation for Be fucking for real.
Close
Be-
enough.
Be serious.
Be fucking
The
for
response
real.
to something so incredible. it
Let's be
simply
real.
cannot Be real.
Home slice.
Home slice.
Whole
It's your
slice.
guy. It's your homie. It's your home slice.
Yeah,
Home
see,
slice?
Again,
Can also be replaced with home skillet, maybe, if you want to.
that's true. That's true. See, that's the thing. Like,
Him
all
and
these
skillets,
things
man.
match up.
Takes him a while to
You'll know
finally
what
figure
it
out
is.
that word.
Drip.
Drip,
Drip.
If someone has
like his
drip.
their look,
Oh,
their
I'm gonna
clothing
go
style.
And guess and say
Look at his drip.
they are cool or stylish in some way.
That's pretty
Pretty
much
accurate,
it.
I think.
It's about your style. Somebody has good drip. They dress well.
I think we should be drunk to do this.
Oh God.
Yeah, well, the problem is I don't do shots, and so it would take us a little bit to get. It would take us a little bit to get drunk.
No, well, you can do a shot, can't you?
No,
What if I make you?
no, no, thank you.
You want to do a shot
No.
of whiskey?
I don't want to do a shot of whiskey.
I don't want to do a shot of whiskey.
Why don't you pour it? Why don't you pour it in a rocks glass and I'll sip? But I don't want to do a shot.
Okay. Give me another one, Dad.
All right. All right. So I'll give you one based on boomers. If I say, "Do me a solid,"
Do
what
me a
does that
solid. Do me a favor.
mean? Do me a solid.
Just do me a favor.
Do me a favor.
See, damn, that's just too easy.
Do you want to?
He almost sounds like Ethan, but if he's older.
But
Don't yuck my yum.
the concise.
The concise version. I stole some porno magazines out of my dad's car or whatever,
Nice.
and then went down to my friend's house, whose name I also don't remember. I was in first grade, and we, looked at boobies as you do.
But you had them like under your arm.
Porno
So then I was
magazine.
riding back home, and I had them under my arm.
Did you have a banana seat bike?
I had a banana seat bike. It was pretty dope. And then I rode into the driveway, and my parents were standing there. And
How,
not great.
as a parent, do you see that and go, "Shit, I have to like scold my child in some way," but not laugh?
I would hope that they secretly laughed behind their back, but I'm pretty sure I got in lots of trouble.
Do you think Grandpa got in trouble for having porn?
Probably.
I hope so.
I'll ask you some easier ones to see what your knowledge is. Some
Rapid
rapid
fire.
fire. I'll
Hands
give you
on
some
buzzers. Okay.
rapid fire.
All right,
And if
right.
you get one wrong, you have to take a big sip.
Oh gosh.
Oh god.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Some rapid fire.
Oh God.
If you were to describe someone or call someone the GOAT,
Greatest of all
this
time.
person's a GOAT.
Oh, well, that's easy. That's greatest of all time.
There you go.
That's why he's the GOAT.
Millennial phrase? Or
We
just
use
something
a lot.
that came to be
It's
in
like-
the time of the millennials?
It's more Gen Z, but people would be like, "That's GOAT."
Does it extend outside of sports?
Yeah, you can call him the same.
I guess.
Like that lawnmower guy?
He's the GOAT.
He's the
yeah,
GOAT.
if
He
he
really does a nice job.
he does a really good
Yeah.
job, you'd say he's the GOAT. Riz.
Riz.
Right? Riz.
R-I-Z? Riz?
Z.
Riz.
This has nothing to do with a sexually transmitted infection, right? It's not an STI-related thing.
What?
No.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't think
Could
that.
potentially lead to that.
Oh.
Like charisma?
So
We
he's
don't
shaking
know.
off the pitch. You don't think that's true?
We don't know. No. Well, we don't know. The term comes from shortening. In other words.
It has to be charisma.
The term comes
Like
from shortening another
charisma.
word. This is not a shortened version of a word. It comes
No,
from
it's-
shortening another word.
It comes from shortening another word. Yeah. It's a shortened version of another word, but it's spelled differently.
Oh, okay. Oh, is it like charisma?
Yes.
Okay.
Having
I was
That
right.
helped. That helped. I get
which
it.
could lead
Yeah, if you
to getting or transmitting an STI. Yeah, if your Riz is so high, and then
Your
you-
Riz, your
you're
charisma's so
like,
high.
I mean, I
Forgot
guess.
to tell you that I have chlamydia. Here's another easier one: rapid fire mid. If you would say something
Mid, like
It's
all right, average.
Yeah.
It's like.
Eh,
Eh,
it's fine. Living rent free.
rent free.
If something was living
Something
rent
just
free.
is there in your head.
Yeah, so it's something that is occupying my thoughts,
Mm-hmm.
kind of thing. Yeah.
Like CM Punk's quote.
I am on fire.
Working
What
with
about a simp?
Simp.
Oh, this is like a simp is like you are. I think an equivalent phrase from like the 50s would be you're like henpecked.
Henpecked.
I don't know what that term means.
If you're henpecked, it's
Henpecked?
applied to a male being Henpecked by his wife.
Oh,
So-
what?
So maybe it's kind of like this same-ish thing as like being whipped.
Henpecked is a much nicer way of saying pussy whipped. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. Sus.
Suspicious?
Someone's
Suspicious?
acting sus.
Is it short for suspect?
Goddamn,
Suspicious.
Among Us did that.
There you
So
go.
you guys
Suspicious?
You just don't have the time to say the whole word? Is that?
I
is that
guess.
something?
I don't know. This one is, well, I'll just say it.
Say it.
Unalive myself.
Another way to say I'm gonna
Unalive myself.
myself.
Unalive yourself. Well, I mean,
I know-
if you say I want to
It's another way of saying I'm gonna end my life or something like
Yes.
How I was thinking of that.
So that's what it is.
Okay.
People
that. Like
started
it's the
using
PG
word
way of trying to get
or the
around it
phrase
without
On whatever.
on social media
demonetizing
apps
it.
of, I want to unalive myself, saying it as a joke, because if you say I want to kill
Oh, the
myself
algorithm
as a
goes
joke,
crazy.
well, no, your account will like get flagged
Yeah.
and your shit will get deleted because it's like you need to seek help. So people started using
Get some help.
I want to unalive myself.
But now
as
everybody's
a
starting to
joke,
use
so
it, and I
just
think that's gonna
say,
become a new thing.
Is that like saying prawn instead of porn?
Yes.
So the algorithm doesn't
Look
step
at
on you?
him. Yes. Give me a couple, Dad.
These are so easy though.
And you can make up some for me, or
Okay.
you can do some boomer ones,
Alright.
or some even whatever generation Grandma and Grandpa were. What are they? The silent era or whatever?
Silent era.
Isn't that one? The silent
Fear no
generation.
evil.
Silent
My dad's
era.
born in 39. My mom was born in 42. I think.
Justin, put it up on screen. If
I
they
don't
were
know
born in
what
39 and 42, what
I
generation?
think 39. No, that wouldn't be it. So the greatest generation is a generation that was in World War II, I
The
believe.
go.
Boomers.
World War II was in the late 30s, mid to mid 40s.
Well, that was
So
like I
wouldn't that be
guess
the
you could
greatest
say the
generation?
Well,
silent
no,
era.
meaning they were the ones who fought in the war. So my father wasn't part of that because he was a wee lad at the time for World War II. So I don't know what my dad's generation would be.
Okay, Google.
All right.
If someone was born in 1939, what generation are they in?
Silent generation. Holy shit, he got it right.
Okay, Google, stop. I was right.
Wow.
Damn.
Silent generation.
All right. Something's fat. PHAT.
Oh. It's like real cool.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Exactly. Bogus. Did I already ask you that one?
No. If something's bogus, it's like
Bullshit.
not.
Stupid. Not great.
No.
Stupid.
It's bad.
Bad.
Or it's like it's almost like a lie. It's like this is.
Yeah, it's like
bogus.
fake.
It's like-
lie
This is bullshit.
This one's easy. Crib.
Crib. Like a house.
Like the gang.
No.
Crib. Like the house. Like MTV. Cribs.
Very similar, but
Crib.
crib.
This is my crib.
This is my
MTV
crib.
made it
MTV.
How about
dip.
Dip. I'm
I'd
gonna
say
go.
this
I'm
is
gonna
not a term
leave.
I really used, but I did hear it. But
I'm gonna dip?
yeah,
Like I'm gonna leave?
Yeah.
yeah, you knew that. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, people still say that now.
Dip is like the Irish goodbye. You know
The
what
Irish
is?
goodbye.
Yeah, when you leave without
So
saying
you leave
goodbye.
and you don't say shit to anybody.
Yeah, I'm
you
gonna
just
dip.
out the back or whatever. It's that not saying anything to anybody part.
Alright, we're gonna do rapid fire again, but these are going to be a little bit more tricky for you.
Well, I've been crushing it so far. So
If something was bussin',
Bussum.
B-U-S-S-I-N, with probably, there should be an apostrophe on the end.
yeah, it sounds like it should have an apostrophe. I would say it's equivalent to like this party's hopping. Things are really clicking. It's like the club is hopping. I don't know, something like that.
Not entirely wrong. It's like to describe something that's really good. A lot of times people will use it to describe food, specifically
Oh.
if the food's
See,
really
I
good.
would think of
Okay.
in line with like the vibe of the place.
Mm. See, that's good though.
It makes more sense.
Maybe my dad
Maybe
has
they-
some good.
Maybe they should change it to
Maybe
be more
they
like
should
that.
change
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Maybe they should. If you were to say bet.
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 Okay, bet.
Can I get it in a sentence?
Yeah. If I mean, you could be like, "Hey, do you want to go have food later?" I'd be like, "All right, bet." That's like not really a great.
Yeah, it's not a great one. I mean, it's obvious what it is now since you used it in a sentence. But so you kind of answered it for me.
Yeah.
Whoops.
It's kind of a different way of saying like,
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
I think it probably comes from you think that something is. You would bet on it. Maybe. I don't know. Is that how that originated? Am I even correct? There's no definition on here, but that's how people use it. What about cap?
Cap.
If something is cap, or to say, if someone said something and you say they're capping.
They're saying in capital
Well, when you
letters.
said it first, like cap, I was thinking it was going to be like, it's full, it's over, like we can't do anymore or whatever, like it's capped. But when you said they're capping, then that threw me off, so I have no idea.
It's not capped. It's just cap.
Well, yeah, but
If someone said, I'll just say in a sentence, the moon landing, that's cap.
oh, is it like fake?
Oh
Maybe
God.
Staged.
Not necessarily. Well, it's more a lie.
For the record, I believe the moon landing was real.
I do too.
Yeah, if you believe in the lasers. I also think the moon landing was real. Please, the Earth is spherical.
I mean,
Yes, Earth is round.
Right by
Right in
the Kennedy space station. You weren't born there.
No, but
you
I
were-
was born in New York State. But yes,
But you
very close.
grew up in Florida.
Yes, at the time it was called Cape Canaveral.
Yep.
I was living there as a
But
Cape
now it's the
Canaveral,
Kennedy Space Center.
Kennedy Space
Correct.
Center.
And that was after he got. Here's another one.
63.
Murked.
Merked. Like Merc with a mouth, mercenary.
killed, shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a Merc with a mouth, like Deadpool.
Where's that come from?
Mercenary?
I don't.
Like
know.
mercenary or something? Like if you're a mercenary, aren't you like almost like a guerrilla fighter?
Deadpool?
I guess so.
Not to be confused with missionary, where you're going to spread God to everybody.
Oh.
A different missionary.
Okay.
Still spreading something, but totally different.
If I were to say, someone cooked here.
Someone cooked.
Someone
here,
cooked?
and
Would
it
you
doesn't
like
have
it?
anything to do with Christmas.
Let him cook.
Well, it comes from a meme from Breaking Bad.
So
Oh,
all
it's
your
sensitive.
phrase is based
Of
on
course
memes.
it did.
Most
One of my
of them-
favorite shows.
It's fucked. I'll give you a sentence.
Okay.
You're on a date. It's going really well. You bring your date back to your house from the first time. It's clear that while you are single, your house has a feminine touch. It's nice. Someone might say, someone cooked here.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, it sounds
Someone's
like it
worked
has to do with
hard.
You brought people back here before.
No.
Okay, then I don't know how to answer your question.
So it comes from Walter White in Breaking Bad going into a place and looking around and goes, someone's cooked here. And then people started meaning that. But it's just to
but,
be
that,
like,
but that doesn't connect with what you're saying the definition of the term is.
well, so
Let
the
him
definition of the
cook.
term
Like,
is
you know, what
basically
WWE
like,
fans would
oh,
say
someone
with Triple
has
H.
taught you
Papa
the
H.
ways of whatever might be happening. You know,
Oh.
Which Shawn
someone
Michaels
has
did with NXT.
influenced you before because
Gotcha.
you would not get to, you wouldn't have
okay.
these nice throw pillows if
Right.
it weren't for somebody else's
Right.
influence.
Everything I'm seeing here is because of influences of others.
Yes.
Okay, I get that.
If you were to say, touch grass.
Go touch grass.
Your list is so much
If you
harder
were
than
to,
my list.
I know, to use it in a sentence, if you and I were ragging on each other,
Yeah.
I might, and it would just like, yeah, go touch grass.
Go touch grass.
So is that like fuck off?
No,
I figured.
not necessarily, because I'm
I
assuming
think I would like
something
that.
with you. And I'm assuming that you need to go touch grass.
Yeah, I don't know. Other than like get out of here. I don't know.
So, it would be similar, I think, possibly, to a term that maybe you use, maybe not. Saying touch grass is me saying that basically, like, you are so chronically online. You know what I mean by chronically online?
Like with CM Punk and the AEW, you know, neck beer freakazoids.
That term,
Yeah,
I
the
assume it
literal
does.
meaning of
Go
just like
touch
you are
grass.
online all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
That you are so disconnected from like the actual normal.
So
world
disconnected from
that you need to go
reality.
outside and literally touch
Oh, I
grass.
see. You need
Go
to get in
touch
with
grass.
reality.
Yeah. Or on a simpler term, not even getting in touch with reality, but like, hey, why don't you put your phone down or step away from your
Get away from the
and just
computer,
watch
step
that
away
for-
from the video game,
But have
Go
you
touch
ever
grass.
said go touch
go
grass?
outside and go back to
in a
reality.
satirical way, yeah.
Yeah.
Not in a legitimate way.
Yeah.
I mean, That's the other thing. 99% of these, no one really says.
It's just memes.
At least, not millennials. Gen Z probably says this unironically. Millennials will say all of these more ironically.
Okay.
Like, I would never say bussin'.
Yeah,
I wouldn't either.
Everything on this list on my list were things that people would say. Not necessarily things that I would say, but definitely people of my same generation would say.
Speed round.
And some of these are pretty current, like
As
whatever, or as if, lame, rad, bummer. I mean, those are all commonly used today. Going postal.
Postal?
Ooh, going postal. Would going postal mean that you've dropped everything in your life and you've moved somewhere else?
Incorrect. I think I went wrong.
Just the way it looked like he was about to say,
Postal
"You're
mean that
right."
You're writing a suicide note?
No, Ethan. Jeez.
Does it mean that you only have pen pals?
You have no real life friends.
No real
you
friends.
only
You
write
only have
letters to
pals.
people.
Go touch
For some reason,
grass.
I thought you had heard this before,
No.
but I guess
Is
not.
it that? Do you know what this term is, John?
Yeah, closer to that.
You
Oh.
basically so crazy that you're all over the news because you.
Like they go crazy.
You
They went
AT
psycho.
Well, in its phrase, it's not you went and killed people. You just kind of lost your shit.
You lost your
originates
mind.
From postal carrier losing his job and then going into a post office and killing a bunch of people.
What do you think of the Unabomber?
The Unabomber.
That was before postal. Yeah,
When
Wasn't
was
some-
that?
it was in the.
To become extremely angry, often to the point of rage and violence,
And then
especially
there
when
was a
provoked in a
video
workplace
game
setting.
that
Well,
came
shit.
out by an independent video game company called Postal,
Oh,
and you were literally, it was even 8-bit, I think. You were literally a mailman running around, kind of like Grand Theft.
Oh,
style.
good
You're just
God.
running around a town killing people. So really, uplifting. That happened after Comic-Con time.
There was a game that somebody tried to release. I don't
Oh,
remember
jeez.
what it was called. Justin, put the name of it on
Super
screen.
Columbine Massacre RPG.
But it got a lot of flack.
Oh,
because you played as the
jeez.
Columbine.
Come
Well, I
on.
got one wrong.
Yeah.
Give me your last few. Something that'll really stump me.
A yuppie.
Yuppie.
It's like a hippie, right? Or
I've
is it
heard
the opposite
urinating
of a
tree
hippie?
used in ones in a NASCAR video, like we was talking about.
But,
What the
like,
fuck is
think
NASCAR
of
doing? Like seriously, what the
specifically,
fuck?
This is like one example of us shortening something, so equivalent to everything that you have. But it's a version of young urban professional, and so.
Okay,
but
yeah, a
what
young person
it
with a
really
well-paid
turned
job
into
and a
being
fashionable
more- I think most of
lifestyle.
us called somebody a yuppie when they were wearing polos.
A
with
young
collars
urban
up, and they were
professional.
very, like, yacht club looking or whatever.
Like a soch from
Yeah, like a soch.
Outsiders.
Yeah, exactly. But you
Like the
obviously came
Soches
from
from
money or
Outsiders.
whatever, or had money, and you dressed a certain
Outsiders,
way.
one of
Anyone
my
who
favorite
lives in
books
Connecticut.
growing up.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. I think that's the state bird. It's the yuppie. Were you tripping?
We did not do tripping.
Tripping?
Tripping is like, I mean, I would assume it would come from
Hallucinating?
being on acid.
Drugs?
Yeah, but the
It's
term
like-
is
You're
not
tripping,
you are
bro.
on acid.
Well, yeah. No, it's like
it comes from that,
you're-
I suppose.
You're out of your mind, dude.
You're
Yeah,
tripping,
you're
you're out of
right.
your mind.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think this is a harder quiz for you than it is for me because all of the vernacular that you would use, I probably know because you would say it around me as a kid, and as I've gotten older, you
Are you still
hear,
talking?
I know. You would not hear this stuff because it's
Out of your
only-
mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have anything to
It's not very cryptic.
say to the Gen Zs out there?
Do I have anything to say to the Gen Zs?
I'm a millennial,
parting
so.
Yeah,
Any-
why don't you say what you mean? Let's do that.
Any
Let's try
wisdom?
that. Yeah, say what you mean.
Say what you mean.
And
Yeah.
mean what you say.
Yeah.
Mean what you say.
Yeah. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, I get it. Like, if you're just talking on your phone, that makes sense. But if you're talking in real life, using your actual voice, and you're still shortening everything, like, I don't know how to say it.
So,
Like, there's the secret club happening when you're talking in code all the time.
the one thing that I just don't really get is the shadows were all wrong with the moon footage.
Oh my gosh. So, that was Ethan with his dad trying to teach his dad Gen Z slang. And I guess his dad was trying to teach him, like, baby boomer Generation X slang as well. Like, I recognize some of the slang he would say, like, rad or, you know, stuff like that. Like, I recognized it. But I'm considered, I guess you could say, a millennial. Like, because, and I say I guess that I am a millennial because it seems to me like there are a bunch of articles that state, oh, Gen Z started in 96, Gen Z started in 97, millennials started in 95, you know, ended in 96, 95, etc. They always do that. They don't have a clear idea of where millennial ends and where Gen Z begins. So, like, people are still uncertain of where it starts and where it begins. So, I guess the next generation after that would be Generation Alpha. What's next? Generation Snowflake? I don't know. But it was kind of funny, like, seeing his dad trying to figure out, like, what some of the Gen Z slang was. Going postal, like, going psycho. Going crazy. Touch grass. Touch grass. Rent free, you know, the rent free thing. There's a quote that lives rent free in my head, which is CM Punk's "I'm hurt, I'm old, and I'm fucking tired, and I work with fucking children." Just that quote alone just lives rent free in my head. My best way to describe my time at work. Still, his dad, my God, looks like an older version of Ethan if he was 30 years older and he was able to grow a beard. I swear to you, look at them side by side. It's almost like looking at a future version of Ethan. That's what it looks like to me. And I get it. It's the genes of his mom and his dad that made Ethan. The DNA. Sometimes, like, whenever you give birth to a child, sometimes they don't really look more like one of them. They look like, it's like a mixture of both. Like, some people have always said that I look like more like my mom than my actual biological father. Yeah, a lot of people keep saying, oh, you just look like more like your dad or your mom, or it's a mixture. But it's like, it doesn't like Ethan almost looks like spot on like his dad. A younger version of his dad. It's like uncanny. That's how bizarre it looks. But anyways, I think overall that's really it on this reaction. It was pretty funny to watch all that. So, anyways, that's officially it on this reaction. I think the next video we need to check out is from Mark. Mark put out another chained together video, and is another one about something bad is on the moon. We could check that out as well. So there's a couple of things we gotta check out. But anyways, that's officially it on this reaction. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe, share this video with your friends. Be sure to ring that bell to be part of the notification squad. Be sure to check out my Instagram because I make cool hits and Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, myself. I used to act as a cosplays on there, so go check it out. And be sure to check out my Tumblr, my Discord in the description as well. So until next time, JRD96 signing out, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.